No! Did it to him again! Hello, race fans, and welcome back to the F1 2020 My Team Career Mode. Today, it is the fourth race of Season 2, the Chinese Grand Prix. Last time out, we were at Vietnam, and boy, what a turnaround that race was from Season 1. Now, it wasn't perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but if you missed that race, I highly recommend you go back and give that one a watch. Before you watch today's episode, put a link to that right up above me in the top right-hand corner of your screen. But we focus now on the Chinese Grand Prix coming out of a double points day in Vietnam, although we were at the other end of that spectrum. Finished exactly where we started in 10th after a unexpected front wing change. Knocked us out of the top 5, but Charles thankfully finished in 3rd, so his first podium for us. Decent points day for the team, but we lost a lot of ground to Mercedes and to Valtteri Bottas. But can't worry about that. What's done is done. We got to focus ahead and rebound at the Chinese Grand Prix and finish where we really should. So let's take a look at the activities that we have planned before we head out there. 9 days is what we were given to work with here, and I managed to maximize them to the fullest. Chassis equipment upgrade, simulator training for Charles, sponsor event for some team acclaim, and aero team building to boost up our aerodynamics department morale a little bit. We might do a little upgrading there. Don't want to fall far behind in there. We haven't done any upgrades to aero in quite some time. Don't want to fall behind there, but a nice full 9 days of activities should help us out quite a bit. At the end of the last episode, Lugna, whatever. They were up for renegotiation, renewal. We decided not to renew with them. Instead, we bring in Xenon Dynamics, who will pay us $511,000 to finish up on the podium. So similar to Zanzer up above here to get a podium finish, but $292,000 a week, over $500,000 bonus if we can do it. I like it. I think Charles can definitely finish up on the podium. I think I might be able to join him up there. So we're going to double down on this, make some good money. If we can finish on the podium, a lot of Xenon dollars coming our way. And the R&D in progress. We got the intercooler, the major powertrain upgrade in the works during the Vietnam Grand Prix weekend. That is scheduled for delivery before China. So hopefully we can get that installed in the car. That'll really help out a lot, especially down that long back straightaway, the DRS zone. That would be really, really good for us. So let's head over to the clock, roll it forward, and see what comes through. All right, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Give me that intercooler. That's all I want. Give me the intercooler. If it comes through, I'm going to be so happy. Come on. Yeah! God, our luck is so good with these upgrades. We have just, we've upgraded to Tier 2 on quality control. That certainly helps. It was a 10% chance of failure when we did it. 10%. That's the lowest I've ever seen, and it comes through. So we get a major engine upgrade installed for Shanghai, and that is really going to be important for me and for Charles. Those long straightaways that you see there, yeah, we're going to be kicking some ass. So good. All good there. Major upgrades coming in left and right for this car. Can't neglect aero. We'll probably look at doing some aero upgrades again here real soon, but very happy with the car overall. So I'll head out to the track, get the practice programs installed, and we'll see you in the paddock real soon. Welcome to the paddock here in China for the Chinese Grand Prix about to kick off. Before we get into it, let's look at the weather forecast. According to Jeff, it's going to get cloudier and cloudier as this race progresses, but it will stay dry, so no rain. Remember, in Season 1, the Chinese Grand Prix was a monsoon. Just rained and rained and rained, full wets the whole way through. Absolutely miserable, but should be dry all the way through today's race. Let's take a look at our rivalry, the performance index, and the point standings. Coming into the Chinese Grand Prix, we hold a 19-13 edge over our rival Alexander Albon. We lost 1 point to him overall throughout the Vietnam Grand Prix. So hopefully here in China we can keep our edge or at least get a push. We are one up on them so far thanks to qualifying, but more to come on that in just a moment. But right now, ahead of the Red Bull driver, right where we want to be. On the performance index side, you can see Mercedes is pulling away from everybody, but look at that little knot between McLaren, Ferrari, and us. It's pretty damn close. All three of us are pretty much identical at this point. Red Bull and Racing Point are right underneath of us. Then you got Renault, AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo, Haas, and Williams down there doing Williams things. But it's really intriguing, that little trio between us, McLaren, and Ferrari. Very, very close on performance. This will be a fun fight between all of us, I think, for probably best of the rest and maybe even third best. Couple of things in progress from the R&D side. We had just a brilliant practice session. We had like 1,700 R&D points. So I went ahead and purchased the first level of upgrades and durability for our engine store and our electrical systems. I almost went with the Spec 2 gearbox upgrade, but decided to hit these up first to get them a level 1 at least. Still have a little bit of R&D left over, nothing to purchase anymore, but we got to focus a little bit on durability. We're going to be going faster and faster, putting more stress on our components, and we don't want any durability issues hurting us or our teammate. Lastly, updated look at the standings after the Vietnamese Grand Prix. We lost a lot of ground to Valtteri. He maxed out points, won the race, fastest lap in Vietnam, so he's jumped out to a 25-point lead over us. We still hold down that second spot, but Hamilton's lurking only 10 points back. Charles jumped up to 5th, so that's nice to see. And, of course, we lost a ton of ground in constructors to Mercedes, with me finishing back in 10th. So, we got a decent little springboard to work off of to start for the season. We got to ride it out, but based off what I saw in practice, well, I think we're in pretty good shape. I won't give too much of that away. We'll throw it over to Crofty for the pre-race and grid rundown.
It's time to find out which driver is up to the task of claiming the Chinese Grand Prix. We're here in Shanghai. We start a lap here at Shanghai with the long, difficult right-handers of turns 1 and 2, the first of 16 corners that make up this 3.3-mile circuit. The incredibly long back straight provides the best passing opportunity of the lap, with speeds in excess of 200 miles per hour before the braking zone of turn 14. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Bottas, Sainz, Davidson and Verstappen, Ricciardo, Leclerc, Norris and Pierre Gasly, Albon, Kvyat, Antonio Giovinazzi and Stroll, Ocon, Latifi, George Russell and Kevin Magnussen, Grosjean, Matsushita, De Vries and Sergio Perez completes our grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Welcome to the grid here for the Chinese Grand Prix. As you saw in the grid rundown, P5 for us was just lighting it up in qualifying, outpaced Charles by a couple of tenths. We seemed to trade lap times between the 3 qualifying sessions. He was quicker than me, and then I just pulled out a hell of a lap in Q3. Really surprised myself, but it was very solid. The car is really good here. The major engine upgrade that we got, that intercooler, is paying huge dividends. This car is hauling ass down the straightaways, fastest in the speed trap. This thing is quick, and it handles pretty decent as well. So I'm pretty optimistic that we can be in the fight for a decent finish today in the points for both cars. If we can get this strategy right, let's take a look at it. 2-stopper then, since we got into Q3 on the soft tires, a mini stint on softs, and then we can go medium or medium hard. So I will massage these for a couple minutes to see what looks the best, and we'll see where we end up. It will be a 2-stopper then, 5 laps on the softs, then we'll go medium to the end. I thought there was a way to do a 1-stop softs to hards, but apparently I broke the game or something like that. I have no idea, but this is what we'll go with, a 2-stopper. Softs to mediums to the end. Here we go, 28 laps, Chinese Grand Prix, 5 red lights, and away we go. Look at Verstappen! Holy shit! Look at Leclerc! Look at me, where am I going? Off the damn track! Shit! What a disaster that was. I can't believe the start that Verstappen got. And then I completely missed the turn. Well, that sucks. I went from 5th to 11th. What a fail. Terrible. That was a terrible start. I got some making up to do now. But look at this thing haul ass down the straightaway, man. Full battery, rich mode. Not even a fight. That's that engine upgrade, man. It's so good. All right, back to 9th. Disastrous first start. Or first lap, rather, to start this thing. Awful. Absolutely awful. I don't know what the hell I was doing. I was absolutely just shocked. Oh, we got caution. Who blew up? Oh, no! Charles blew up!
Okay, clear.
Oh, come on! Fuck. Well, there goes our teammate. On lap 2, he blows up. Great. Oh, jeez. Oh, that just puts a sour taste in my mouth.
Some information on Giovinazzi. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
What the hell's going on lap 2? Giovinazzi has a problem. Charles blew up. So it's all on us to get points today for the team. Son of a bitch, dude. That sucks. Doesn't even get to run 2 full laps. Damn thing blew up. That is shit luck. Can't worry about it. Can't worry about Charles. We got to worry about our own race. I know I've said that in the past, but really can't worry about it. Whatever happened to him is just a random failure. Chinese Grand Prix not going well so far.
Charles dropped out of the race.
Yeah, I know, Jeff. Welcome to a lap and a half ago, dude. Well aware of that. Yeah, it's not going so well right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Car's kind of driving like shit on the softs. Car just does not feel very settled right now, and the rear end is just struggling.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Just gonna pit this lap. Fuck it. Apparently everyone else had the same idea too to come in this lap, so here we go, boys. At least give me a good pit stop. Everything else has gone to shit so far in this race.
Exit now.
2.4, not bad.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
All right, so we pitted with Gasly, Ricardo, Norris. And I think a Red Bull is up there too. It might be Albon. No, I think it's Verstappen. Albon was behind us. Isn't it ironic, the race where I start doing upgrades on durability, we have our first failure. God, that really just eats me up, dude. To see Charles go out on lap 2. That just kills me. Especially after he just got his first podium in Vietnam. Thought we had some momentum going, and then the car just let him down. God, that irritates me so much. We got a line of cars here. Holy train. Verstappen's caught behind somebody. It's an Alfa Romeo. Latifi. Go figure. Keep holding them up. Here we go. Big dive. Make some passes. All right, we get the job done on Norris. Now Danny Rick. Bump and run. Latifi's doing a wonderful job of holding everybody up here. Oop. Well, we get it done. Wasn't the prettiest pass in the world, but it's a pass. Latifi was really holding everybody up. That's hilarious. All right, Verstappen. You and me, brother. There's one thing I really want Codemasters to work on for next year's game. It's AI and passing logic. It's just garbage. It's really bad.
Right, some information on Ricardo. They seem to have an issue.
Oh my God. Is everybody having issues in this race? Unbelievable. Now Ricardo's got an issue. But yeah, Codemasters really needs to work on the AI and passing logic. Because it's bad. They'll just sit there behind slower cars and not really do much to try and pass them. Purple Sector 1. This car was really good on mediums during practice when I did the race program, the race simulation. It really liked mediums. But I think it doesn't like all the fuel on board. I think that's been part of my problem. Catching up to Gasly and Grosjean now, the two French drivers on the grid. Both their last names start with G. Coincidence? I think not. Here we go. Another run down the backstretch. Let's open this baby up. Couldn't follow Verstappen through. Oh, side by side with Grosjean. They touched. Norris is here.
Faster than the car ahead.
Ain't got no time to mess around with Grosjean. Get out of here. We'll just follow Verstappen through this field. He'll keep opening up the holes, I guess. Gasly gets around Matsushita. Now Max is stuck behind him. See if we can take advantage of that. Oh, yeah. Nearly ran into Matsushita in the process, but we get Max. There we go. We got to dispatch this Williams as fast as we can. Bye. It's just like hitting warp drive in this car. Full battery, rich mode, and DRS. It's just like ridiculous. What happened to Verstappen? Oh, he really got screwed. Norris and Ocon both got past him. That's why we got aggressive. Didn't want to sit around and wait. All right, back up to 8th. Albon's in front of us on the hards. See what Gasly does with him. All kinds of tire strategies playing out here in Shanghai. You love to see it. You really do. Car's been great on the mediums. Been really good.
Sat in 6th, Gasly ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 1.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. Norris is behind you. Less than a second separate you. They're on old mediums. The distance to the leader is 3.2 seconds. Your pit window opens next lap. 14 laps to go.
There's your mid-race update. Thanks, Jeff. Trying to keep Norris at bay behind us. He's pretty quick. Just missed out on DRS activation off Gasly. That's unfortunate. Those McLarens are fast. They're better than us in the engine department.
In this lap, push now.
All right, you heard the man. We're pitting this lap. Once again, no DRS off Gasly. Damn it, that is costing us. Ugh. Okay, boys. Final pit stop. Let's make it a good one.
Go, go, go.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be racing on the exit. Go, go now. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Beat Gasly out. Right behind Hamilton. What? Way to go, pit crew. We call the money stop right there. Wow, imagine that, looking at the back of Hamilton here. Outperformed Ferrari on pit road. Now Hamilton's going to be caught up behind Perez. Let's see if we can take advantage of that. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh! Eat shit, Hamilton. How do you like that? That's a pass right there. Oh, baby. That was hot. Time to go. Oh, look at this little battle. Giovinazzi, Vettel, and Sainz.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes.
What?
Time. Rain in 10 minutes.
Shut up.
We're only a second
Really?
behind the car ahead. Let's see if we can use DRS
Nice
to pass it.
subtitles. Come on, do it again. Nope, can't do it this time. Hey, out of here, Giovinazzi. Rain in 10 minutes time. That's going to be before the end of the race. Interesting. It was just supposed to get cloudier, not rain, Jeff. It ain't going to rain. There's no way. It won't rain before the end of this race. If it does, it's just going to be a couple of sprinkles, with probably 2 to go. Let's see. Well, we're out in front of Hamilton. I know that much. And I'm overdriving it. Oh! Did it to him again! Sweet. Sweet maneuver. Did it to 2 world champions. And these guys in front of us has got to pit eventually. All right, we got George Russell holding up Carlos Sainz here. Russell on the hards. Sainz on the mediums. See how this plays out. Hamilton did get around Magnussen, so I was hoping Magnussen was going to hold him up a little bit more than that, but that's okay. Oh, get snuck. This time we went to the inside, got it done. Oh, I'm making a living in that corner. Now Russell's going to hold up Hamilton for us. Perfect. Hello, Carlos. The long way up the road to the top 3. Remember, McLaren's very, very fast. They're right above us on the performance index.
We're expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes.
You said that 10 minutes ago. Crazy bastard. Yeah, we're not getting any rain in this race. This is a pretty proper little battle here that we're having. That McLaren is quick, but we are keeping Hamilton at bay, which is almost more important to hold on to 6th. Well, Hamilton caught us. It's not been a very good lap. For me, personally, not a very good lap. Stroll up there in 4th on a hards. Man, oh man, what a weird race. Oh, Lewis Hamilton went fastest of all. Right behind us. Oh, boy. Don't like seeing that. Massachusetts is out. A lot of reliability issues here in the Chinese Grand Prix. Wild. Just got to keep Hamilton off of us. He's getting DRS, but our super engine is helping us out so much. So much. 2 to go this time. All right, we're keeping Hamilton well off of us. I mean, it's amazing. This engine upgrade, man, has been just a godsend in this race. We're not going to catch Sainz, but we'll keep Hamilton behind us one more lap. No problem. All right.
Pretty much burned off our excess
One last run down this long straightaway. Hamilton's not going to catch us. He ain't going to catch us. Valtteri Bottas just kicking everybody's ass. Man's OP. A bizarre race, but it's going to be a 6th place finish for us. I'll take it. I didn't think we were going to get 6th today, so ups and downs of racing right there, but I guess it's an up for us. Shut up, Sergio.
It's a performance to be proud of from our Chinese Grand Prix winners today. What do you think it was, Ants, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalize on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes.
I'm sorry, is that Daniel Kvyat in 2nd? What? What happened in this race? Final results. Valtteri Bottas kicks everybody's ass and gets another win. Daniel Kvyat for AlphaTauri gets 2nd, and Albon for Red Bull gets 3rd. Stroll in 4th, all 4 of them on the one-stop strategy that I really wanted to do. All right, Sainz, we could not quite get him. He gets 5th. We get 6th. We hold off Hamilton, who gets the fastest lap of the race. Norris, Vettel, Perez round out the top 10. What a day for AlphaTauri. 2nd and 10th, not bad. Gasly fails to make the points. Shambles for Ferrari. Russell in the Alfa Romeo gets 12th. Ocon, Verstappen, absolutely horrific performance. We were racing with him at one point, and then he just disappeared. Don't know what happened to him. Magnussen, Giovinazzi, Ricciardo had issues with his car. Grosjean was slow. Latifi was slow. Nick in 20th. Matsushita DNF'd along with, this is painful, along with Charles out on lap number 2. So don't know what he would have been capable of today, but damn, that is a crushing disappointment considering he was just up on the podium last time out in Vietnam. But 6th place for us. We'll take the 8 points. Damn, another race. Feels like we really missed one. Albon gets +1 on us in the rivalry. So it's 22-17 with 3 races to go. Still 5-point lead. Not bad, not bad. Not too concerned about that. Charles, I'm sorry, man. We'll get it figured out, dude. I don't know what happened. It sucks. It just sucks. Really bad day for money. No podium. So we really miss out. Zanzer and our new sponsor, Xenon, not paying us anything. Not a good money day. We got to get podiums if we're going to capitalize on these sponsors. Well, that's a disappointing race. Even though we finished in 6th, I feel like we really had a lot more in us. And I just got the strategy wrong. The one stop was the play, and I just could not get it to happen in our strategy board. So I don't know what happened there or why, but yeah. The struggles of racing, the trials and tribulations, these are the things that will make us stronger in the end. We got DSB Optics up for a renewal. I imagine we will bring them back. They've been a great sponsor for us all the way, since the first time we brought them on during Season 1. So we'll take a look at that in the next episode. And we got our durability upgrades in the works. Those aren't going to hit before the next race, which is the Dutch Grand Prix. Zandvoort, very excited very much looking forward to going back to Zandvoort. We had a great run there in season number 1. Really excited to head back there, but we got to get these little gremlins worked out because it is costing us a lot of points, and I'm sure Charles is not too happy. But we'll talk to him. We'll get him smoothed over and back on the right track. The season is young. Only, 3-4 races now in the books, so 18 more to go. We'll maximize them, but damn, days like today will really test your frustration, and I was frustrated to see Charles go out on lap 2. But you know what? We'll keep pushing forward because that's just what we do here at Schild Speed GP. But what you can do as a viewer of this video is leave a thumbs up on it and a comment down below. I know, that's a rough transition. I'm doing the best I can here. But honestly, seriously, a thumbs up, liking the video helps so much as we are trying to grow this channel, racing to 1,000 subs, almost there as of this recording. And the more of you who hit that thumbs up button to show that you like this content, the more YouTube sees that and says, well, let's send it out to more people who are looking for sim racing content. So if you could help me out with that, I would be very, very appreciative indeed. Also, hitting that subscribe button to get us to 1,000. If we're not there already, we're close. So, I know the performance was decent. Charles, not so much, but that wasn't his fault. But I hope that my content and my efforts here today earned a subscription from you, the viewer. If you are really enjoying what you're watching here and you want to see more sim racing content, this is the place for you to be. I really do appreciate you stopping by. You can further connect with my community on my community Discord. Link to that down in the description below. Over 700 people now at this point in the Discord server. So many racing fans, all different types. NASCAR, Formula One, IndyCar, dirt. We got fantasy football. We got baseball, hockey. Whatever you want to talk about, we got a channel for it. So swing on by, make yourself at home, and say hello to everybody. Other than that, we'll lick our wounds after Shanghai and look forward to Zandvoort and see how we get on in the Dutch Grand Prix. But I appreciate you watching today's video. Again, hope that you enjoyed it. And as always, be good and be good to each other. We will see you in the next episode.